Here are the 3 biggest mistakes I made in my last marathon so you don't make the same. Structure and training. I had no structure. I was running 2 to 3 times a week with no real plan, just either fast or slow, no progression. And I always skipped runs thinking it would have no impact. I never practiced long runs at marathon pace. So on race day, my body had no idea how to handle it. And the dumbest mistake, bought a brand new pair of shoes a week before the race. Absolute disaster. Lesson learned, follow a structure plan, build up your mileage, practice race pace, and never experiment with gear last minute. Fuel. I never tested my fuel strategy before race day. The night before, I Googled how many carbs I needed per hour. Turns out I needed 80 grams of carbs, which equated to 3 high five gels and 5 jelly babies per hour. I then spent every minute of the race regretting the decision I made.
My stomach's been in so much pain.
And instead of carb loading, I calorie loaded. Big mistake. Whilst running, I had cramps. I felt bloated, heavy and sluggish instead of feeling fueled and ready. Lesson learned, dial in your nutrition weeks before race day. Train with the fuel you plan to race with and carb load properly. Don't use it as an excuse to just eat everything in sight like I did. Strategy, I went out way too fast. Absolute classic. Adrenaline kicks in and suddenly you're burning through your energy too soon. Here's what I learned. A marathon has 3 parts, a start, a middle and an end. The start should feel slow, getting over nerves, settling in, controlling the pace. The middle is where you hit your groove, should feel smooth, almost like you're floating. The end, well, that depends. If you're fueled and paced well, you'll finish strong. If not, you're in survival mode. And the biggest takeaway, run your own race. If someone next to you speeds up, that's their plan, not yours. Stick to your pace and trust the process. Oh, and double check what liquid you grab to chuck on yourself. I made this mistake multiple times of chucking Gatorade over me, making me rather sticky. If you're training for a marathon, avoid these mistakes. Train smart, fuel right, and have a solid strategy. Your race will thank you for it.